En MP3. En MP3.
Cuando me enamoro, a veces
En MP3. Televisa presenta.
This is John, an American boy. He arrived at the Barranquilla Carnival and he doesn't know what's going on. Also, he doesn't understand anything about culture, but we will tell John what this is all about. First, I will talk to you from the most general to the most particular characteristic of the culture. John, I'm going to explain what culture is. Culture can be considered as the set of distinctive spiritual traits and customs that characterize a population. For you to understand it better, I'm going to tell you the most important elements of culture. Symbols recognizable by the community, particular language such as Monda, the way of being of the people, like religion, rituals, and even the type of local music. Finally, we can aid collective celebrations such as Barranquilla Carnival. Also, John, you will probably feel surprised by what I am going to tell you next. The Barranquilla Carnival is the largest party in Colombia. You will wonder, why do you see so many people with colorful costumes? But I tell you that what you see promotes cultural richness of the Colombian Caribbean. Also, it's through these events that the diverse cultural expression of the country can be promoted.
Also, John, another aspect that you should know is about multiculturalism. This is the variety of existing cultures in the same national or international space. For example, in Colombia there are 70 languages, Spanish, and 69 mother tongues. Among them, 65 are indigenous languages, 2 Creole languages like Palenquero de San Basilio and that of the islands of San Andres and Providencia. Likewise, pluriculturality is important. Pluriculturality refers to the simultaneous presence of many cultures in the same territory with possible interrelationships. The most important thing about the presence of diverse cultures is that they are accepted and recognized equally. In this way, it strengthens the personal cultural identity of each community.
Now, Laura Daniela from Brazil will help you explain about interculturality.
Here, Laura Daniela. I am in Brazil. There are many cultures like in Colombia, but all cultures have a specific thing. Interculturality. You wonder what is interculturality? Interculturality is egalitarian exchange of and communication, relations between cultural groups that are different in terms of criteria such as ethnicity, religion, languages, of nationality, among others. Additionally, interculturality has several principles. One of the most important is recognition of citizenships, since, for example, you need to be recognized as US citizens and I need to be recognized as a Brazilian. This is a right that we all have, but some people are denied. Now that you know what is interculturality is about, I will tell you about specific characteristics. The first one is interculturality expressed that there is not culture better than others. Each and everyone is important. The other characteristic is that in the world many cultures exist with different vision, tradition, languages, but each of these things depend on history and individual deployment. Migration is related to interculturality since these people who arrive make a more diverse culture. One example of this is when you decide to visit Colombia, you give them a little of your culture and they give you a little of their culture. like inviting you to this carnival.
But now, let me give you an example about interculturality in business. She is Dana and she works in an important company. She works with people from all over the world. For example, she works with people from Africa, China, India, France, and Mexico. For that reason, in business environment, interculturality is very useful to adapt to different professional environments. Intercultural competence encourages working in multicultural teams.
Now that you know everything about interculturality, we invite you to continue this great celebration. Welcome to Colombia, John, and enjoy it.